In this tutorial, you will learn about project preparation for broadcasting. Broadcasting is distribution of audio and video content to dispersed audience by any electronic medium. To create a project, there are certain guidelines that has to be followed, which are:
the first parameter is aspect ratio. There are two types of ratios which are generally used, that is 4:3 and 16:9. The ratios are selected based on the requirements of the project. Safe zone. In this digital era, there are numerous types of video output devices like tablet, laptop, LED, etc. Therefore, we need to maintain a safe zone which will determine the safe area of any project to be used. For having a safe zone, the main subject of the content in the video should not be cropped on video output devices. Timing. Timing is a vital part while creating a video. We must avoid jarring of transaction, that is, there should be a time gap of some seconds between the end of a video and start of a new one. We can add effects like fade in or fade out at the start and end of a video to create a distinction between consecutive videos. Set the tone. Tonability of any image is termed as brightness and contrast of a video. We can set the highlights and shadows of a video by using this option. Color correction. The balance of color shall be maintained in a video. It should not be imbalanced, that is eye constraining or hazard to the viewers. Compression code. Video can be compressed in different codec output formats such as H264, XVID, MP4, 3GP, Apple ProRes 422, etc. Audio level. The audio level is determined on the basis of the audio quality required for the project. Let's check the settings of Synfig Studio, a 2D animation software. First, let's check FPS, frame per second. You can change manually like 24 FPS, 60 FPS. There are also custom resolution sizes available. As you can see, you can render in sequence. So let's create a basic animation. First, let us choose a rectangle to create a background and rename it to BG for background. Let's choose green color for creating a scenery of ground. A rectangle is created which refers to the ground. Now choose a circle having red color which resembles a ball, and the green rectangle as a ground. Now let's create a basic animation. Here are the settings for rendering. You can choose image size, time frame, and also the aspect ratio. You can set the starting time and the end time. On the bottom left, you can see a parameter panel. Here you can use the parameters and use the key to animate. Let's rename the subject on our layer panel. Select the ball and set the first key on the first frame. Now move the key to 96 frame and set another key. And this way the ball will move. In the 48 frame, move the ball in y-axis and set a key. Now let's check the preview of our animation. The first one is in 12 FPS, that is 12 frames per second. Previous animations were done in 12 frames per seconds, like those of initial animations like Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and etc. A standard playback for any video is 24 FPS. Certain videos can be shot at 60 FPS. The higher the FPS, the animation will look more smoother, more clearer, and the clarity level and animation level will also be higher. As we can see, if we use 120 fps, the animation becomes very smoother for the viewers. Let's check the render setting for animation. First one is quality. Default is 24 fps. We can change the 24 fps manually, or we can use the default 24 fps. After that, there is starting time. Start time is by default is 0 and time will be 120 frames. Duration is 121 frame. Choose the file name, choose the render type, and the image sequence will be rendered as per your preferences. There is another tool. If you want to change the resolution, then you can choose the image type and then you can render. Next is OpenShot video editor. Let's go through the settings. There are certain video options and video codecs available for rendering, such as AVI, MP, H264 code. Next is the render quality. Basically it is of three types: high, medium or low. There are certain video profiles, or you can say there are preset video resolutions for any video. Default is 720p. We basically have three basic standards of video formats. The first one is H264, which was created in order to provide a good video quality. MPEG-4, which is used for compressed videos and audio formats. XSpeed is basically a video codec library which follows MPEG-4 video coding standards. Three basic formats of audio. MP3 is the most common format that is widely used. The audio quality depends on the bit rate that is used, such as 96 kbps, 128 kbps or 320 kbps. 320 kbps is the highest quality that we can set for an MP3. Here are some of the samples of the audio bit rates used regularly, and here we can see some of the samples of video bit rates that are used. Those video bit rates you can refer for video outputs.
In this tutorial, we showcased you some of the tools which you can utilize to create projects related to different topics on broadcasting. You can plan and execute your project preparation based on the requirements of working area. Thank you.